remember, in Morgan Wallen's body cam footage, remember I said this. This is why they released it for everyone to see. And it ain't because Morgan Wallen threw a chair off the roof. It's because the two security guards he's got. Remember what he says to the cop? Well, he says, what's he say? He's like, yes, my security guard. Here's my buddy. Here, come meet my buddy. He used to work for, he used to guard Obama or whatever. Bro, these security guard dudes are like high-level security guard dudes. Notice Trump was like, yo, Obama, that guy's got he didn't really say Obama, but he was like, yo, that guy's got a messed up birth certificate or whatever. Bro, dog. The security team that used to guard me and everything, yeah, they worked for politicians during the same time. And everybody out here being like, oh, this is a government psyop. Donald Trump knows what's going on. It's a psyop. No, this ain't no psyop. I'm telling you right now, any president cannot have these kind of people running around making money, making billions of dollars. Like they're saying this dude made $1 billion a year. Yeah, you can't have that running around having the same skills as the people that guard the president. I'm sorry. You can't. There can't be two entities like that running around. Especially if they were in cahoots and worked with the other FBI. You notice Kash Patel keeps saying this FBI, Trump's FBI? That's because they know the other one's corrupt. You see what I'm saying? So what they do is they attach to people, as you heard a minute ago, we work with many actors and he said they work with many actors, many musicians, many famous people. Yes, they get with them, it seems like, and they get their, however you say it, their metadata, their whatever. They attach to them, they get their stuff, and they use their stuff in this AI to keep escaping. That's what I'm hearing. And you know what? If you know history, you know it's not far-fetched for there to be kind of like, in a sense, two versions of the FBI, because it's already kind of happened before. Pretty much the Church Intelligence Agency took the CIA to court. So pretty much the CIA took the CIA to court. Obviously, it ain't just me that thinks that. It's Kash Patel. It's a lot of people, because they're saying this FBI. Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm right. I don't give a. The FBI's going to be watching this. You'll see. And you know what? I actually had to call the cops the other day because somebody had broken my house in a very intelligent way. Well, if these motherfuckers have been my security guards for the past 7 years, I'm trained pretty much by them to know the patterns that they know too, that they use. So when the cop got here, he's like, well, do you know who broke in? I said, no, I don't, but I know exactly who it looks like. My ex-security guard, because this is some slick ass. I think possibly Metro Police Department might have saved Morgan Wallen. Maybe he didn't throw the chair off. Maybe someone else threw the chair off, so the cops would be called, so Morgan Wallen could be separated from that security group, because they're dangerous as. And these are some cryptic, I promise you that. They're very sneaky. And I mean, dude, you gotta think, some of these were like trained to go get Saddam Hussein. Do you understand that? That's how serious. All right. So, with that being said, what do you want to bet this conspiracy or whatever that Hardy is talking about? What do you want to bet it involves Keith Whitley? For instance, go listen to Keith Whitley's last songs before he ended up dead or whatever, right? Okay. Morgan has a song called Keith Whitley. Okay? I just did a song called Music City Makes a Killing, because living around Music City, you know how this goes. If you're talking too much, making too much money, these get rid of you, either a physical way or a defamatory way. That's why at the end of my video, it says, in love and memory of Keith Whitley. Dude, I'm telling you, I think Metro Police Department saved Morgan Wallen's ass that night. I don't give a f*** what nobody says. See, that's the thing. These not just heavily trained, like military-wise. These motherfuckers are highly psychologically trained. Like these motherfuckers will move some around the outside of your house to make you scratch your head and start thinking like, what the did I move that? I know a lot of folks on here don't understand what I'm saying right now, and there is going to be somebody who's like, you're crazy. But you high up military folks, or you military folks that know a lot of shit, and even some of y'all that have been to Afghanistan that know that the Afghans are good at psychological warfare, you know what I'm saying, so it don't matter. Towards the end of me having any of these security guards that was attached to this quote unquote winter group, they started getting scared, and I could tell because they started hiring who suck. So when the cops did show up to interview some of these people, probably that was guards, they'd be like, what the this dude ain't no guard, to throw the cops off. For instance, Mark Hughes, he has 444 tattooed on his neck. We got Ghost Ranch tattooed on his throat, for real. And one of the high-end psychological that was there convinced him to do it. They generated it with AI and convinced him to get it tattooed on his throat. And that's the one that was dating the JJ, the Mua girl or whatever. And then she ended up getting mad at me because I was like, this changed her fucking name. She's like, what are you crazy? He's a you just changed your name again. So I mean, you'll also see these frequently go into California. You know why? Because they can do some plastic surgery there that's undocumented. That's why. Now look, I know there's a lot of folks in my DM right now being like, church, bro, you better be careful. Talk. I'm straight. What I will say is this: do not get it fucking twisted. Trump's administration has had nothing to do with this. Trump's guys have nothing to do with this, and Trump has control of everything. And trust me, he's got us covered. And there's way more of Trump's people than there is of these people. You can bet your fucking ass on that.